Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a pretty long time, so it looks like I've abandoned you guys. I haven't. When my new business came out, I've been talking about it for so long, and it finally came, and we started launching, we started selling, and so things have been pretty damn busy, and really there isn't much going on. But I just have to come on here, say hello to you guys. I've been under a lot of tribulations, but that is normal for every human being. So as you guys can see, I'm not home, but I'm out on a work trip. Let's just put it like that. I'm out here working. Yeah, so I just decided to come say hello to you guys. And how are you guys doing? How are you guys faring? And I really want to say thank you so much for the support on Jules and Co. Like I said in my launching video, Jules and Co. I love wearing sunglasses. My mother loves wearing sunglasses when she's going somewhere. And so this is it. We have launched and we are actually doing amazingly well. And I'm so grateful for the support that I have. And yeah, so we have new stock coming. I think October ending on November 1st. So stay tuned for that, but still we have stock that we need to sell, so you have to be ready. If you want stock to buy now, we have beautiful sunglasses that are available for you to buy like right now. And yeah, what else do I want to say? I just want to thank God. I want to thank God because a lot of you know me based on the many things that I've been through. Some I put myself in, others it was just a lesson that I needed to learn. But at the same time, I thank God for growth. I thank God for maturity. I know for a fact that a lot of things that have happened to me recently, if not for maturity, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be hell. But I thank God for the kind of people that I have around me. Yeah, even if they are 2 or 3, they impact so much in my life, and I'm so grateful for them. Special shout out to my friends, Saya, Cheeks. Those girls are just too much. I just can't. I can't with them. Like any stupid idea I have, they support it. So thank you to them. Thank you to Uncle G. He knows himself. Thank you to Ian. Thank you to my sisters and my dad for supporting my idea of selling sunglasses. So if you want affordable sunglasses, beautiful, I don't show fake. So if you want beautiful sunglasses, make sure you come to our page, Jules and Co, TikTok, Instagram, anywhere, WhatsApp. Just find us and we will be there. But as we move on, today I had a very interesting DM from Facebook, and it was from a lady that was asking how I got over my mom. And because she recently, I think, has lost a parent or so, and she wanted to know how. I haven't gotten over my mom. First of all, I can never get over her. I can never get over the fact that she's not here. I can never get over the fact that I can never hear her voice or see her even physically. I can never get over the fact that by the time God will bless me with my children, my mom won't see it. Even in spirit, she'll see it, but like, you know what I mean? Physically, I can't take my children to my mom to hold them, for them to call her grandma and all of that. My voice is breaking because whenever I think of that, it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart a whole lot. But physically, I can never get over the fact that she's not here with me. But also, so she was asking me how I dealt with my grief, and I told her that grief comes in many forms for a lot of people. Grief also comes in stages. There's denial, there's anger. I allowed myself to go through all those stages of grief. And one thing I mentioned 3 things to her. Number one, because of faith. If you have faith in God, you know that death is actually a way for you to go meet your maker. If you have faith in God, you know that death is actually the way to escape the pressures of life. I'm not saying go kill yourself, please. I'm just saying that if you die in the Lord, you go to eternity. Basically, that's what I want to say. And so I know for a fact that the good my mom did, my mom was not perfect. I will never be perfect for my children, but I hope that one day they say good things about me. That is the goal for me. And so I will say good things about my mother, because she growing up, I wasn't there. So I don't know what led to she being who she was. But for me, despite all her screaming at me, her lashing out and all of that, she was a good mother. She will take you back. She will hear you out. She will scream your ears away just because she doesn't understand where you're coming from. She wasn't the Gen Z TV like mother that we all saw that, come here baby, come here. My mother wasn't like that, and that is my mother. And somehow I was able to run my way around her and become who I am today, because I knew that if I don't sort out this thing and I go to my mother, it's going to be war. So with who she was, it actually helped shape me and the way I approach issues. And so my mother was the best thing to me, period. I don't care what she has done or what she hasn't done. She was the best thing to me. And so I told the lady that, number one, the God factor, the faith factor, your Christian factor, it doesn't make you grieve excessively, like, oh my God, my whole life has fallen apart, because you know that if this person died in the Lord, God will help you out. God will hold you, and the person is with God, period. And I know my mom, all the good things she's done, God will accept her into his arms, and that's all that comforts me. Number two, the kind of relationship you had with the person before the person passed away. So like I said, my mom was not a typical lovey-dovey and all of that. Sometimes I had to force a kiss, I had to force a hug and all of that, because she wasn't that type of person. And it helped me. I got a few pictures that I could, watch her and know her by. Most of my sisters don't have pictures with my mom because she's not that type of person. But for me, she knew I like to do social media. She knew I like taking pictures and all of that. So when I come to her and I pull out my phone, she knows it's coming. And she will be angry, but she will take it. Do you understand? So I had to build a sort of relationship with my mother. And with that relationship, I was comforted that at least I have pictures of my mom. At least I was there for her when she needed me in her final days. I was there for her when she needed this. I was there for her when she needed that. So the kind of relationship that we have also helped me grieve her, knowing that I will miss you, but I had this with you. I will miss you, but I had this with you. Sometimes when we don't be with people, when we don't form certain ideologies and relationships with people, when they die, you will feel a lot of guilt, because you feel like you thought you had more time. You feel like you thought this person was this way. You feel like you wouldn't have felt this way. So it's better that you are at peace with everybody. For me, my coping mechanism is, if you don't like me, I don't like you, and that's period. I'm not going to force myself on anybody. I'm not going to force myself to be loved by anybody. You don't love me, you move. I move. We move on. Like, it's that simple. I can't take you anywhere with me, because literally marriage, friendships, they end here on earth. I can't carry you all the way to heaven. So if you are going to block me from going to heaven, you have to end here, my friend. So that is how I am. And so because of that, I have very few people I call friends, and that's okay by me, because that's really okay by me. If I die, nobody comes to my funeral, that's on you, because me, I'm already gone. So I don't care. You understand? So the kind of relationship you have with the person can either make you feel guilty or a bit relaxed about where the person is and how you're going to grieve the person with the memories that you shared. Number three, I think I told her was number three was the circumstances surrounding the person's passing can also help your grief, I believe, because if the person was shot and murdered, it's painful. You would never get over it, especially when you don't get answers. If the person was sick for a long time and they died, you have your answer. The person has escaped pain, so you have your answer. It is better for you. You understand? So because of that, it will help the grieving process. But if the person was murdered and you don't have any answers, sometimes it takes a longer time to grieve that person. But if, again, it goes back to the God factor. If you trust in God, you just leave everything to God, that whoever did this, whoever did that, whoever took your person away, God will deal with the person and you will be okay. However, not to say to sum it all up, grief is a lifelong process. I will never get my mom back, and so my grief is eternal until me too I go and I see her in heaven or wherever we see each other. So this grief is eternal. I process my mind that it's eternal. So if something is going to be eternal, why waste, like not waste, why use this period that I get to grieve, move on, and also try to leave a legacy for people who will come after me, or that I will deliberately bring into this world? Why not move on with my life while honoring the one that is gone? You understand? Even the Bible says that let the dead be dead. You understand? So basically that is how I am dealing with my grief, because I've never finished dealing with it, and I want to thank God for how far he's brought me. So if you are here, you are dealing with grief, I pray that there's some sense in what I have said, and God will help you to grieve, and see a therapist if you need to. If you need to talk to people, please do talk to people, and then we will see. But without further ado, I gotta go, and so I'll see you guys in another video. Yeah.